Have you ever found yourself chasing after things that seem always just out of reach? Whether it's a relationship, career success, or simply peace of mind, the more we pursue, the farther away it slips. This endless pursuit leaves us exhausted, feeling inadequate, as if something essential is missing from our grasp. But what if I told you that the key to fulfillment isn't found in the frantic chase, but rather in stillness, alignment, and trust? Imagine a life where you no longer run after fleeting desires, but instead you stand firm, centered, and confident, allowing the right people, opportunities, and experiences to be drawn naturally to you. It may sound like a dream, but this is the true essence of attraction. When we cease chasing, we make space for what is truly meant for us to arrive effortlessly. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that what belongs to us will not pass us by, as long as we are living in harmony with our authentic self. As Marcus Aurelius wisely reflected, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. What you think, how you act, and the energy you embody all create a powerful magnetism. It is not force, but rather the quiet confidence in our worth that draws the right things toward us. Today, we embark on a journey to shift our minds from scarcity to abundance, from chasing to attracting. We will explore 8 ways to let go of fear, embrace our true selves, and align with the natural flow of life, transforming us into magnets for what is meant to be. So, Stoic friends, are you ready to stop chasing what was never meant to be yours and start attracting what has always been waiting? Let's begin. Number 1. The difference between chasing and attracting. Imagine running on a treadmill, putting in endless effort but never moving forward. This is what chasing feels like. Chasing comes from a place of lack and fear, as if we aren't enough on our own. When we chase, we try to force things, believing that if we don't, they'll slip away. Yet the harder we pursue, the more elusive our desires become. In contrast, attraction is grounded in confidence and abundance. Like a lighthouse that stands still and draws ships to its light, we attract the right people, opportunities, and experiences when we are steady in ourselves. Attraction doesn't come from desperation, but from a belief that what is meant for us will find its way naturally. Chasing signals scarcity, while attracting reflects inner abundance. Epictetus reminds us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In the same way, attracting is about aligning with our true selves, not grasping for what we think we lack. Are you chasing or attracting? By shifting from force to flow, from fear to confidence, you become a magnet for what is truly yours. Number 2, letting go of fear. Fear is the chain that holds us back, convincing us that without constant control, we'll lose what we desire. But Stoicism teaches that fear itself is the obstacle. When we let go of fear, we make room for confidence and courage to attract what's meant for us. Fear drives decisions rooted in insecurity, clinging to relationships or jobs out of anxiety rather than trust. As Epictetus said, "He who is not a slave to fear is truly free." Freedom comes when we release fear and trust in our own worth. Letting go isn't about giving up on your desires. It's about believing you deserve them without forcing or controlling. Often, fear distorts reality, but when we face it, we see it's weaker than we thought. By releasing fear, we create space for the right opportunities to flow into our lives naturally. Ask yourself, what are you holding on to out of fear? Let go and watch life unfold effortlessly. Number 3, cultivating an abundant mindset. Think of the ocean, endless, abundant, never running dry. This is the mindset we must cultivate, knowing that life offers infinite opportunities if we trust in abundance rather than cling to scarcity. Stoicism teaches us, as Epictetus said, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Abundance comes from appreciating what we already have, while scarcity breeds fear and comparison. By shifting our focus to gratitude, we attract more of what we seek. Visualize success as already within reach, as Marcus Aurelius reminds us. the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Trust in abundance, and life will respond in kind. To cultivate this mindset, begin by visualizing success, not as a distant goal, but as a reality that's already unfolding. Picture yourself thriving, not struggling. See yourself surrounded by the right people, opportunities, and circumstances, because they are already on their way to you. Your thoughts shape your reality. As Marcus Aurelius taught, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Shift your mind from fear of scarcity to trust in abundance. When you stop fearing what you might lose, you'll realize just how much you've already gained. Let gratitude and confidence guide you, and watch how life's abundance flows into your world. Number 4. Aligning actions with intentions. A ship without a destination will never reach its harbor. In the same way, without clear intentions, our actions lack direction. As Seneca wisely said, if one does not know to which port one is sailing, no wind is favorable. Intentions guide us, but they must be backed by actions that reflect them. To attract what you truly want, your actions must mirror your desires. Wishing for love while acting from insecurity creates misalignment. But when you act in ways that reflect love, confidence, and integrity, you naturally attract what resonates with that energy. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to live each act with purpose. Our actions, grounded in intention, become the force that draws the life we seek. Ask yourself, do your daily choices reflect the life you desire? When you align your actions with your intentions, you stop drifting and begin actively creating the life that is meant for you. Number 5. Embracing patience and trusting the process. Imagine planting a seed and the next day expecting a full-grown tree to rise from the soil. Such impatience ignores the natural rhythm of life, a rhythm that requires time, care, and trust. In the same way, many of us become frustrated when our desires do not manifest instantly. But Stoicism teaches us that patience is not merely a virtue, it is essential to our growth. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, no great thing is created suddenly. Whether it's cultivating a relationship, building a career, or pursuing personal growth, meaningful progress is never immediate. Rushing through life only breeds frustration, for we fail to see that the most valuable transformations take time. Patience is about embracing each moment, understanding that every step forward, however small, brings us closer to our goals. The Stoic accepts that the journey itself is where true growth occurs. Trusting the process means letting go of the anxiety for instant results and recognizing that things unfold when they are meant to. By doing so, we reduce the inner turmoil caused by impatience, and in return, we build resilience. Ask yourself, how often have you felt defeated by the lack of immediate results, only to later realize that patience was what you needed all along? Trust the path you're on. What is meant for you will come in its own time, and in the waiting, you will find the growth you seek. Number 6. Self-worth and boundaries. Imagine your self-worth as a fortress, with boundaries acting as its walls. These boundaries don't keep others out, they teach others how to respect you. Without them, we risk letting others define our value and overstep, leaving us drained and disrespected. As Epictetus wisely said, know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly. Boundaries are not just protection, they are expressions of self-respect, reminding the world that you understand your worth. Failing to set boundaries means allowing disrespect and sacrificing your energy. Boundaries are acts of self-love, showing that you will not compromise your dignity for the approval of others. Ask yourself, where in your life have you allowed others to cross the line? As Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Surround yourself with those who respect your limits and value who you truly are. In doing so, you not only invite respect from others, but you reinforce your own self-worth. Number 7. The magnetic power of authenticity. There is unmatched strength in living authentically. being unapologetically yourself without the need for masks or pretense. Yet, how often do we hide behind false identities, afraid that our true selves won't be accepted? We mold ourselves to meet others' expectations, and in doing so, lose touch with who we are. But Stoicism reminds us that authenticity is not just an admirable trait, it is magnetic. Epictetus teaches us, first say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. To live authentically means embracing your imperfections and truths with confidence. When we wear masks, we attract people and situations based on illusion. These fragile connections will break when the facade inevitably falls. However, when we are genuine, we draw in relationships and opportunities aligned with our true selves. Authenticity invites others to trust and respect us, forging connections that are deep and lasting. It is a quiet but powerful force. The right people are drawn to your honesty and your courage to be real. Ask yourself, are you living in a way that honors who you truly are, or are you bending to fit into roles imposed by others? The Stoics knew that self-betrayal leads to a life of emptiness, where nothing real can grow. But living with authenticity brings fulfillment, as it attracts what resonates with your true nature. Though it may not protect you from rejection, it ensures that those who stay in your life and the opportunities that come are genuine and worthy of who you are. Number 8. Embracing uplifting moments. Life is filled with small but powerful moments of joy and connection, yet we often overlook them, distracted by what we lack. Stoicism teaches us to notice and appreciate these uplifting moments. As Marcus Aurelius said, dwell on the beauty of life, watch the stars, and see yourself running with them. Embracing these moments doesn't ignore life's hardships. It acknowledges that joy and struggle exist together. A kind word, a peaceful sunset, or a shared laugh with a friend can renew our spirit. As Seneca noted, the greatest blessings are within us and within our reach. Ask yourself, how often do you miss these moments? By focusing on life's simple joys, you shift your perspective and attract more positivity into your life. Gratitude for uplifting moments strengthens our resilience and opens us to more abundance. The journey from chasing to attracting is not a pursuit of external gain, but a transformation of the self. It is a practice of letting go of fear, trusting in your own worth, and aligning with the natural flow of life. As the Stoics teach, what belongs to you will come to you, not through force, but through a quiet confidence in who you are. When we stop chasing, we allow space for what is meant for us to find its way. Each principle we've explored, letting go of fear, cultivating abundance, setting boundaries, living authentically, are not just actions, but states of being. They transform the way we move through the world, turning us from seekers into magnets, from those who force into those who flow. The Stoic does not ask, what can I grasp? But rather, how can I live in harmony with what is? By living in alignment with our true selves, we naturally draw the right people, opportunities, and experiences into our lives. So, ask yourself, are you still chasing, still grasping at what feels just beyond reach? Or have you begun the deeper work of becoming the person who attracts what belongs to you? The path of the Stoic is not about chasing fleeting desires, but living in such a way that what is truly meant for you is drawn toward you effortlessly. As we conclude, remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Your thoughts, your actions, and your mindset shape the life you attract. Cultivate thoughts of abundance, act with integrity, and trust in the process of life. In doing so, you become the lighthouse, the steady, unwavering force that draws in all that is meant for you. The journey to attracting what is truly yours begins and ends with you. Trust in your own strength, honor your true self, and embrace the flow of life. In doing so, you will find that everything you seek has already been seeking you. If you found value in this journey toward living with purpose and attracting what's meant for you, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Ultimate Stoicism for more insights grounded in ancient wisdom. Join our community and let Stoic philosophy guide you toward a life of strength, peace, and fulfillment. Stay centered, stay stoic, and we'll see you in the next video.